What is going on, cool kids? Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday morning. I actually slept in a little bit today just because I didn't get them to sleep over the weekend. Decided to do a little sleep in action. So it's a little, what is it, 8:30 right now? 8:26. It is 8:26. We are up. I already had breakfast, if you want to call it breakfast. I had some frosted mini wheats with some milk. Right now we're about to have coffee and we're doing our 5. We're doing our 5. I pulled 5 things. Actually, I put a little more than 5 things. So we're just gonna do whatever I have here. I have some plush. It's going up the list. Winnie the Pooh with a little piglet. See, I paid $5 for this over the weekend. Let's see if that's worth it or not. I have no clue. I got this thrown in for free with a couple things that I bought. This phone thing you listed. Fear Trilogy. I think I got this. I mean, Die Hard Trilogy. I think I got this at Flyp, Florida. This also is from Flyp, Florida. Fear 2. Had a couple old wrestling guys. Not sure if I'm gonna list them all together. I'm gonna list them all individually, but we'll do that. And this is a really good buy right here. This is a really cool thing right here. It's a Villain Sensi, Disney Villain Sensi. I paid $20 for it, but it had some pretty good soul comps, so we'll list it as well. So we're gonna do all that. We're gonna do all that while we drink our coffee. We're doing those 5. And the big plan for the day is I am going to Warm Springs Park eventually. Probably the next, I would say, hour or so. Probably once I'm done, because it opens at 9. So once I'm done with the coffee and once I'm done with the listings, should be open. So I'm gonna head over to Warm Springs Park. We'll do that for about an hour and a half. Come back. When we come back, the only thing I have to do besides list today is edit the vlog for tomorrow, which shouldn't be that hard. And then we're listing. That's pretty much what we're doing. And again, I'm trying every single gap I have possible between doing tasks. We're throwing a couple listings in. It's going to add up at the end. As far as food's concerned for today, I have my mom's chicken gizzards for lunch that she made me. They're just gonna get heated up, so that's gonna be easy. Then I'm meeting a friend for dinner at like a brisket spot in Venice. So that's covered as well. So I don't have to spend any time prepping anything for cooking or anything like that. So all my attention is going on eBay today. So hoping for a big number, hoping to get a lot of these things up and listed and clear my own knives slowly but surely from all these totes for sure. While we're here, I got a pretty good question on my YouTube yesterday that I have to actually think a little bit before I answer. I got it from Larry Duma. Larry Duma says, have you ever picked in Wisconsin or somewhere in the Midwest? How many states have you picked in? So it's a pretty good question. I think about this a little bit because I picked in a lot of states. So I had never picked in Wisconsin or anywhere up there. I don't know what you consider Midwest. If you consider Ohio and Indiana Midwest, then yeah, I picked there. But I don't know what else is considered Midwest. So let's see. I started reselling in 2019. And I think most of the time in 2019 until I went to the Reseller rally, which was, I think, Reseller rally was, I think, 2021, right? Reseller rally was 2021. So before that, I just did the tri-state area where I lived. I did Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware. Those are the 3 places I picked in. That's the only states I've hit. And then I started traveling for yard sales in 2021. I hit up some tag sales in Connecticut with Kay. Right, Kay? That was Connecticut, right? That was Connecticut. And then I hit some yard sales in New York as well. For the Reseller rally, I was in Cincinnati. We did the yard sales in Cincinnati, and then the day before we had hit a lot of yard sales in Kentucky. So I hit Kentucky and Ohio in 2021 as well. Then I want to say the Dante's rally was the same year. I'm pretty sure it was the same year in 2021, and that was in South Carolina. So I picked South Carolina, and I picked North Carolina on the way home. So all that was 2021. So we did Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, New York, Connecticut, Ohio, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina. That was all 2021. 2022, which is last year, is when I started traveling for all these route sales. And the first one I did was Beaches to Beaches, which was in Georgia. So that was 2022. I did Route 40 in 2022. It's a pretty big route that goes from Baltimore to Missouri. But on Route 40, I did all of Maryland. I did West Virginia. Did the whole state of Ohio, Route 40. Pretty much starting, following the road. I did the whole state, starting in like Youngstown all the way to the border. Then I hit a little bit of Indiana. I think the Richmond is a city there. I did that area as well. And then did some Kentucky as well for Route 40. That was a big one. A lot of traveling for Route 40. I did 127 in 2022 as well, which is also 2021 as well, which is Kentucky as well. But 127 on the Kentucky. Then I did some picking on the way back, but that was also West Virginia and Maryland, which I already hit before. I did the Virginia 100-mile yard sale in 2022 as well. So that's another state. That's Virginia. And I think that's it, right? I'm trying to think. Trying to look at a map, maybe, but I hit every state, and then obviously I moved to Florida, so I've been doing Florida. So if you count it, it's starting from the top. We have Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana. That's it. That's all the states I've hit. See, there's a lot more to hit. I think this year I'm definitely adding Alabama, maybe Mississippi to the list, and see what kind of routes they have there. I do definitely want to go to Tennessee this year, try to figure out how to make it to Tennessee. Meet up with Ray in Nashville and do some yard sales there. I also want to go to Vegas this year, meet up with my boy Art sometimes in Vegas, do some pickings there. So we have plans to go some places. It's just how are they gonna get achieved? But I think that's all the states so far, which is, I would say, quite a bit. Quite a bit of I've done quite a bit of traveling, done quite a bit of sales, a lot of thrifting also on the way to these trips and stuff. It's a lot of fun. That's what I'm saying. I really enjoy doing what I do. Again, it's a really good backup plan for the summer, in case summers are slow here. I can just take a weekend out and say, okay, you know, I'm traveling to whatever the route, whatever sale, and drive to Alabama, drive to Mississippi, drive somewhere else, and pick there for a weekend and have enough, bring back enough items to list and stuff. So yep, that's the answer. Thank you so much for asking that question. Really do appreciate it. Again, if you guys have any more questions, put them down below. All right, so we had done the listings. Ended up being 7 listings total with what I brought for $275, which is a really good start to the day. When it comes to listings, the best thing was by far the Scentsy thing, was $100. The Wrestlers surprised me a little bit. I thought they were like maybe $10, $15, $20 each. One of them was worth about 20, and then there was I had the Road Warrior and the Hawk. They're called the Road Warriors. I think it's Hawk and Animal. I think that's what they are. I don't remember. From 1985, those guys are worth like $50, so I was pretty surprised. The rest of it is like, man. The rest of it is just bread and butter stuff. As you guys see, most of the stuff I pick up at yard sales, the majority of the stuff I pick up at yard sales are bread and butter items, which is like, to me, is like 1 into 20, 2 into 30, like 5 into 30, that kind of stuff, you know. That's the truth with reselling, is that's what pays the bills, you know. People make videos about all the flashy stuff, you know. Flashy stuff is awesome, but you're gonna not find the flashy stuff that often. You're gonna find the bread and butter stuff most often. And I think I show you guys that pretty accurately with my sales. Like today I had a pretty good flashy sale. You guys will see it tomorrow for like $140, 5 into 140. Those are incredible. But the rest of the stuff that I sold is bread and butter, like 1 into 20, 2 into 30. You do that enough times, the bills get paid, and the flashy stuff is the cherry, I guess, on top of the sundae. So we are done with that right now. It is pretty toasty outside. Feels pretty good. I think I'm gonna get ready to go and head out to Warm Mill Springs. My knees have been killing me for some reason. I don't know why. Especially Sunday, I could barely walk on Sunday. I don't even know why it was so bad. Like my knees hurt so, my knees were hurting so bad, and they were hurting pretty bad yesterday too. So I'm really hoping the springs do its magic, and I feel rejuvenated. We're grabbing our championship tote, Reseller championship tote, Philly flipper tote. Bringing that with us to the beach, to the springs. All right, guys, we have made it. So see right there. About to go do a couple loops. The water seems to be a little deeper today. Usually you can see those buoys, but you guys see the buoys are not there anymore, so might be a little deep, but just good. But do a couple loops and then relax a little bit as well. All right, so we have finished at the springs at the lake. It is at 11:40 right now. We have reached my post office. It's on the way home, so I figured I'd stop by, check the PO box, see if there's anything in here, and then get home, change, shower, and list 5 things first, and then have lunch. So we did get a package in the mail. We got a package from Hillary, my #1 fan from Maryland. Now look at this. This made me laugh. Oh my God, Paul, look at this box. Well, I'm looking, Hillary. I'm looking. I am excited. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, I got a husky. Oh, look how cute. Oh my goodness, and she has like a Florida little keychain. It's like a little Florida tag. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. This is so cute. Thank you. Look at my little husky. And I got an Orioles cap. This ugly bird on it. Ugly Orioles cap, but I guess I'll wear it. Actually, pretty funny today. I went to the lake with a Capitals hat, so I guess Orioles aren't too far off. Sure will still look good on me. Thank you for that. We got a little box of goodies in here, a little bag of goodies. She sent me little party decorations for my birthday. Some plates, some napkins with some confetti on them, and some birthday candles. I'm gonna have to wait till we use these next year. I'm gonna have to wait to use those next year. It's pretty funny. And I got another little husky. Oh my goodness, this one's so cute. A little Beanie Boo husky as well. Oh man. What's the name of this one? Juno or something. Juno. Name is Juno. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Hillary. On top of that, I got a nice little binder full of protectors that I can put my Pokemon cards in. I got another one below it as well, so I could definitely have more places to put my Pokemon cards. Then we got a little card action. It says, "Happy birthday, Paul. If you want to show us in your vlog, go ahead. Just some goodies for you in the vlogs." Oh, I should have read this before I started recording, right? It's good thing you gave me permission. It says, "This card is like a lottery ticket. The odds of there being money in there are about 1 in 10 million." That's pretty funny. That's hilarious. "Hi, Paul. I love that I can finally write to you instead of emailing, so now you can see my left-handed penmanship. It's very, very good penmanship." Oh, you did it on 4/22. You did this right on my birthday. Us lefties that sticks together. Big facts. Wishing you the happiest, healthiest, and wealthiest birthday of all time. Don't get mad with the Orioles cap. Take a look under the visor for. Oh! I didn't even see what's under the visor for. What does this say in the visor? I didn't even see that. This says Phillies fan. Look at that. That was creative. I'll give you that. I think those doggies, maybe huskies, look like Sasha. No, they're definitely huskies and definitely look like Sasha. One of them has beautiful blue eyes. Sending love from your #1 fan from Baltimore. Always Hillary with an I. Thank you so much, Hillary. I need to add this to my card collection. Got so many cool, awesome cards now. Put them all together. These are going right into the bedroom. They're gonna remind me of my puppers. He's super, super cute. Thank you. Man, you guys are so thoughtful. Man, you guys are so awesome and so thoughtful. Thank you so much. This just goes above and beyond. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we just showered, heating up the gizzards right now for lunch. I do want to share an email that I got from Kenny Perkins. He goes by Chromed Out on YouTube. He says, I watch your lives on YouTube. My name is Chromed Out with the Boston Terrier face. I know exactly what you mean with that beautiful Boston Terrier dog. So he actually wrote me a really nice email. He said, feel free to mention this in the video if you would like. So I will be mentioning in the video. He wrote, I watched the video you did about promoted listings, took your advice. I started promoting 3 to 4% above recommended, and my sales have changed a lot. I sell on eBay part-time when I have time, but just making this one change has really helped in average sales per day. I am now averaging 2 sales a day, where before I would make 1 sale a week. That is a huge difference. That's from like 1 sale to 14. Some days I'm getting 3 to 4 sales. Nice. My best weekend, I had my best sales weekend ever. Total was 438. That is amazing for me. Before I was averaging 80 to 130 a weekend. That's so awesome, man. I love hearing that. Thank you for sharing your process on the video. It has changed my business. I truly appreciate you showing others how to make this a profitable business for any level of eBayer. Keep doing the great work. Man, that email just put a huge smile on my face. It's so awesome to see that I can just make a difference just with any information I can share with you guys. I learned that info from trial and error and from other people, so it's cool that I can just pass it along to you guys. And I love hearing that carrying too, because I had a couple of hate comments in that video as well, saying one that I can't do math properly and that I am lying to you guys about the listings, and some other guy even said that I was getting paid by eBay to talk about that, which is complete baloney as well. eBay did not pay me to tell you guys about promoted listings. It's something I do. Like for you, Kenny, as well, it changed my business around. As soon as I started doing it, I saw a huge change in my sales. I'm like, yeah, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. So thank you so much for sharing that with me. I'm super excited to hear that your sales are changing, and it makes a huge difference. That puts a huge smile on my face. Thank you for sharing that with me. About to get lunch now, and we're gonna grab our 5 listings, do those, and then edit video. Look at this. And this might be disgusting to many of you guys, and I get it. I understand, like the whole chicken gizzards are not good thing. That's not like to think about what you're eating, but man, these are so good. I'm waiting to get my mom's recipe for them because I'm gonna go back to that store and buy more. And this is so delicious. All right, I'm gonna enjoy lunch. I'll bring you guys back and show you the 5 things I'm working on next. So quite a lot has happened since we last talked. The vlog is now fully edited. It's finished. You see right there. Decided to do a little different thing with this one because I did all of Thursday and it wasn't enough. Thursday, April 21st. No, Thursday, April 20th. But today is what, April 25th. So look at that. We're pretty spot on with the dates, huh? So we did all of Thursday's action, and it wasn't enough for 20 minutes. So I remembered the following day, which was Friday, April 21st. I pulled all the orders before I picked up my parents from the airport. And I was like, oh, that's a good amount. It's a good chunk of time right there. That will make the vlog go over 20 minutes. So I just threw that in and I clicked to be continued at the end. So we'll see how you guys like that. So it's not really like a full day vlog. It's a full day Thursday and then just the morning of Friday. And then the one I'm gonna start, and then the vlog I'm gonna edit next, is gonna be all day Friday and probably Saturday and probably Sunday, to be honest, because I did not really record much of vlogging while my parents were here and uncle here. I did some behind the scenes, but most of it was just hanging out with him. Really didn't really record too much, so I don't think it's gonna be. So I might have to put all 3 of those days into one vlog and see how that goes. Now also it's like 5:20, by the way, because after that happened, I went live with Angie and Kristen. We did some more listings. Got quite a bit of things listed as well. We did that after the live was over. I just went, relaxed on the bed, watched an episode of Seinfeld. Made myself a little smoothie shake, drank that, watched an episode on Seinfeld. Then after the live was over, I came back and finished this video, and it's now done, and now we're talking to each other here. So I do have a dinner with a friend today at 7 p.m. at some barbecue spot in Venice. Said that there's like picnic tables there, and there's like a river that might have crocodiles on it. Crocodiles, alligators. There's no crocodiles here. Alligators on it, so I might see my first alligator if it's in that river. We're getting dinner tonight at 7. It's about a half an hour drive there, so I have to leave at 6:30, just about an hour away. So until then, I want to list at least 10 more items before that happens. Right now, my listing room is becoming a little bit of a disaster. All this stuff I listed needs to be put away. Oh, let me show you guys a little something that surprised me. So, you guys are sure, if you guys are watchers of, I won't say even OG watchers, watchers of the OG Florida vlogs. In the very beginning, when I started sharing my Florida vlogs, I went to a thrift store in Port Charlotte, where I bought a very similar Hamilton Beach commercial size mixer. The thing I paid $10 for, so for like $70 or something like that, $80, something like that, right? So I found a similar one in Flyp, Florida. I didn't look anything up. I don't think I even could have looked anything up, to be honest, because it was in the dead zone part of Florida where there was no internet. But I was like, oh, I saw one of those before. They sell for like $80. Asked the guy what he wanted. I think he said $5 or $10. I don't think he said more than $10. I think he said $5. It would have been 5 or 10, whatever. We'll see when I add that video. I was like, yeah, 5 into 80, 10 into 80. Yeah, that works for me. I'm gonna buy it. And apparently it's, I looked at the one that I sold. It's a different model number. Even though it looks very similar, it's a different model number. It's the one I sold that has less power, horsepower, whatever. This is a much better model number. And this one has sold comps in the 200 range plus shipping on eBay right now, but there's only 2 listed right now. One's listed for 300, one's listed for 350. I think the 300s plus ship, the 350 is free ship. So I was like, okay, way better than the $80 one. So I listed mine in the 300 range as well with offers, and we'll see what happens. That might be a pretty good flip right there. But what was I telling you? Oh, talking about how I need to clean up this area before I bring more items in. So like I said, I'm waiting for the stuff in here is listed, but I'm waiting to pull orders to put those away in the proper totes. So it's getting filled up pretty quick here, how it usually does. But I can put away all the stuff, all the fragile stuff and the stuff that goes into the small bins. I'll put that away first, then we'll bring 10 more items in here and get those listed as well. We cleaned up a little bit, got our next 10 or so in here. It's a pretty cool Mizuno women's shoes. We got a Nintendo Wii U. A bunch of these Xena action figures. I'm not sure if I'm gonna list them all together or individually, so I brought them all together. Lord of the Ring cards, a little club saucepan, Temple GPS, and a couple of season DVDs. So yeah, we'll do these next. And then if you have time, we'll pull a couple more. But we'll see. It's 6:27. We just finished with those listings right there. A pretty good day of listings, and I don't think I'm gonna be too long at the restaurant. Probably should be home by like 9, I would guess. So could probably list a little more afterwards as well. But we're doing good. We're going through all the totes slowly but surely. All the totes are getting gotten. All of them getting gotten. Lots of good items being listed. Stuff that's been here for a while. Stuff that I got to various things. They're all going. So I'm very happy with the progress. Again, a big thing about if you have stuff like this is don't just like be overwhelmed by it. Just take a couple at a time. You know, I was doing 10 at a time. I do 5 at a time. It's a lot easier to look at it 5 at a time than look at it as hundreds of items that need to be listed. You know what I mean? But in 5 at a time, we'll get it done. They'll eventually all get listed as well. So happy with the progress. Now I'm gonna change and head out. What's that place called? Snook Haven. We're going to Snook Haven. So should be fun. Should be fun. we just got back from that brisket place. Not really just got back, I was laying on the couch for the last like half an hour, but I figured give you guys an update on the time. It's 9:30. I'm super itchy because we were outside on picnic tables and there's mosquitoes there. Mosquitoes don't play around here in Florida. I'm gonna tell you guys, mosquitoes don't play around here in Florida. They are vicious, they are dangerous creatures. I was grilling for my parents on Friday and I got destroyed by them, and then today got destroyed again by them, and I am a scratcher, I'm an itcher. I shouldn't be with those things. But I need to buy some Avon spray or something like that. That's supposed to help in the future, so we'll see what happens there. I am a little tired, I'm a little exhausted, but I do want to get 10 more listings up. I feel like I can get 10 more listings up. We'll call it a day, so we're gonna go grab 10 things right now from the Lanai, and we will make it happen. We will make it happen. We're gonna have a really good, it's gonna put a nice little cherry on top of our good listing day. You'll see starting tomorrow morning when we pull the orders that it's crazy what happens when you list things. Stuff starts selling. It's crazy how that works, guys. It's insane how that works. You start listing things, things start selling. It's crazy. All right, so we grabbed all the stuff. I got a bunch of these R.L. Stine Fear Street books. I got these in Jacksonville. Some other R.L. Stine books. Also got these books in Jacksonville as well. Some Home Alone, some Zelda, Pokemon. I got a bunch of these really cool Jim Shore. This one's a Hallmark. Some of them were Jim Shore though. This is Jim Shore Peanuts. I think this is a Hallmark Peanuts, yes, and then this is a Hallmark as well. So one Jim Shore, some are Hallmark. There's a really cool Jim Shore one. They got damaged. I think one of them was damaged there. I just didn't notice it. This is the first yard sale I was in Jacksonville. So we have, I didn't want to look how much it is, to be honest, because I don't want to break my heart. Really sick Jim Shore Snoopy surfboard, but as you see, his ear's missing. I can't even find the ear, but then this got damaged on the way here. You see Woodstock is not on the thing. Jim Shore Peanuts, Cowabunga. Actually, let's look it up. Let's be heartbroken together. So this guy fell off on the way here. If it was just that, I could probably super glue it, make it work, but having one ear, it is what it is. Cowabunga, Jim Shore, Snoopy. I was gonna sell it on my Whatnot and try to get whatever is in for it. It's a $50 piece. $50 is what it is. I'll probably sell it for like $3 on Whatnot. It is what it is, you know. At least I knew it was a good buy when I was grabbing it. I paid 20 for 5 of them, so I got them for $4 a piece. I still should be in a profit with all those 4. Anyways, I got that. I got those. This came from the eBay buyout. I'm not sure if this is gonna be worthless or not, but we'll look it up. Klein Tools, flat craft mug. Another thing from the eBay buyout is just like a lighter pocket knife thing. This might be a Whatnot, to be honest now, because I don't see a name brand or anything, so this might be a Whatnot item. We are done with those listings, which means we are done with work for the day. It's time to go to bed. I am a tired old man. I'm tired. Did pretty good, just count up the listings. We did $1,350 in listings today. Very good of that. We had 1,000 yesterday, 1,350 today. Tomorrow is usually, like I said, a very busy day. We have Whatnot, we have a main video. But I think if I keep doing the 5, sneaking the 5 in, anytime there's like a free space in the day, we should do pretty good with listings as well tomorrow. I'm gonna head to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.